life sucks so much. Life fucking sucks. Like, it's just this eternal wheel of suffering. But if there's a way for us all of us, to insert stupid, absurd moments into strangers' lives, you can make the world a better place, if even for a fucking second. And just know that you did it, and that someone will find it in some way, and hopefully it'll affect them. Like, you can just make the world a little bit better. I'm not gonna change the world in any way, shape, or form, and I'm totally fine with that. But I really do want to start trying to do that. The other day, something like snapped me out of it. I was like, what can we do about making this fucking world a little bit of a better place? And I was at Dunkin' Donuts, and I was buying a fucking cup of coffee, and this guy's like, $3.04, and I gave him $4. He's like, do you have 4 cents? And I was like, you know what? I got 2 cents. He said, that'll do. He took my 2 cents, and then gave me 98 cents change. Why did you do that to me? Either, like, it just, and I love this idea of like being able to take ourselves out of like the fucking shitty life just with one absurd or stupid thing. When I first moved to New York City, I was kind of obsessed with being this amazing place, and really wanted to kind of like spend some time with the city and see kind of all of the secrets that it had. Because, you know, New York City is that kind of place that there's a feeling that there's a lot of secrets waiting for you to discover. Because I was still obsessed with this idea of like New York City and experiencing it in new ways, I started with my friend Matt Murphy doing this. I think we were once described as a riot performance art. It was Changwon and Chunk. And Changwon's half chicken, half penguin. He shoots eggs out of his butt. And Chunk is his half brother. He's half chicken, half skunk. He shoots water out of his tail. And there were these giant, like 9-foot tall costumes that I was inside Chunk and Matt was inside Changwon, and they would battle. And when they battle, they would just bump up against each other. They're very awkward looking, but inherently hilarious looking. And we ended up shutting down a lot of traffic. We almost got arrested multiple times. That's where the riot part came from. And then we would just disappear. You're walking to work, and that's how you define this space. It's like just your route to work, and all of a sudden these weird chicken animals are having a fight there, and all these people are chanting. All of a sudden it becomes chicken fighting space as opposed to walking to work space. And I think that like level, that surprise and that absurdity, all of a sudden like kind of takes you out of your normal experience of the city and also of life, and kind of puts this really stupid thing in front of you that kind of allows you a perspective. And that's what I want to try and do now on stage and in the world, is kind of combine that. So what I've been doing, that I just started, and we're gonna do it today, gonna go into Barnes & Noble and we're gonna sign some books. So sign them from the author with little inscriptions, so that when somebody hopefully buys that book, they'll open it up and it'll look like it's signed from the author, but it'll have something really stupid written in it. Oh, yeah, you do? 50 Shades of Grey. The inscription I wrote on this one says, whitish gray, blackish gray, tannish gray. These are just a few of the shades you'll find between these covers. Also, a ton of butt sex. It would look so nice right there, right? What do we think? Is it less chance someone will buy it, but it looks nicer?
It looks more authentic.
Right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't sign a soft cover. I'm gonna do that. This one says, hope you enjoy my book. Sorry about all the rape, Steve Larson. Oh, this one just says, Jive Hustler, Clive Cussler. Now what I've also been doing is I went to CVS and I bought a shitload of greeting cards. and I've signed them all already, and I'm gonna go put them back tomorrow. This will be at the Park Slope. The Park Slope CVS. So this was in the graduation department. It's Monkey. There's some bars right there. And then on the inside, it says, "Congratulations on another year of hanging in there." It's for your graduating school. And I wrote, "Love your parents who can't even say good job." This one is like a love card. It says, two people are hanging upside down there together, and it says, "I'd rather go no place with you than some place with anybody else." Pretty nice, right? And then on the inside it just says, "I love you," but I crossed that out and wrote, "I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm never gonna ask you to marry me." This one, funny card. "Warning, don't lose this birthday card. It's your present." And then I wrote, "Ha ha, I don't care much for you." And then this is a little picture of beer, and it says, "It's your birthday, that calls for a beer." And then on the inside, it says, "Doesn't everything? Hope it's happy." And I crossed out "hope it's happy" and wrote, "For you it does. I think you have a problem with alcohol." These will be at the CVS in Park Slope tomorrow. Let a stranger get them, guys. Let a stranger get them. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
It's so weird that it feels like I'm stealing, but I already bought. I'm giving them something back, but I feel like I'm creeping around like I stole something. And all I did was, I'm literally returning something and not asking for my money back.
Yeah, you know what you are doing though is you're throwing off their inventory numbers.
Yeah, exactly. I should get more.
This is where I came up with the idea, and an idea is never funnier than at its moment of conception. That's the font of my idea. You know, it's my idea, it's my thought in my handwriting.